My people, in the midst of all these things wey dey happen, no, no be small prophecies wey dey come in and out, but the one wey we dey hear today, e don arise so much concern. Yes, Pastor Tibetan don come out to give another one. You know, say the last time wey im carry prophecy come like this, ooni no take am likely with him. E bin no end well o. Only been dey talk say who give am the effrontery, that audacity, because e been talk say make dem no dey overlook the consequences of the things wey go follow olori naomi return come inside the palace. And as time progresses, e dey seem as if nobody dey give am a lis ten ing ear. As per all of these things wey dey happen, im don come out to come talk another one again, and this time around im dey try make am more clear and simple, as im send a very very strong warning to Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. My people, so if you don dey on top this matter, you go take understand say every single thing wey dey happen in the past days na just regulating with Olori Naomi returning into the palace, what she wants and what she doesn't want that it should happen inside the palace when she finally returns. And based on that note, you go still agree with me and say this thing don bring both good and bad. Olori Naomi went to the palace to fix a date of her return. Yes, she went there to give Ooni a date of her return, and she made a request. Upon her request, it was that before that date should come, her apartment should be fixed. Yes, so I don't know whether it is renovation whatsoever Ooni is going to do to the apartment, but it should be ready before that day that she'll be coming back into the palace. And certainly it is this December, but they have chosen to keep the date away from us, so make we just hold on, they see as e dey go. So based on that fact, you know, say before now Ooni papa bin don already give her a blank check as per wetin she wan say make they do pertaining her return, concerning all this olori, if they are going to stay or they will not stay. And they said whatsoever she decides, it is what will be the final decision in the palace. And according to her, before this day she came out to agree to polygamy, and under her basis of polygamy, it is just Olori Elizabeth that she's going to do this polygamy of a thing with. So technically she was discarding all the other Olori. She was asking them to leave the palace. So based on that note, that she's coming back this December, and today is December 5th, they will all have to leave the palace before that date, and it has turned into a puzzle. So Pastor Tibetan is now coming out to come and try to make Ooni and Olori Naomi understand that she said Naomi's return back into the palace will definitely come with consequences. Let them not feel like she will just return and everything will be okay. No, it will come along with consequences, and hope they are ready to face it. And right now, every single thing happens seems like the consequences are already staring into their faces. Yes, every single thing happened now because the palace is no longer at peace. Miriam has been forced to leave the palace. According to her, na force they force her. She has not been ready to leave the palace for a very long time. She has been managing, she has been coping, despite the fact that Ooni has not been giving her the attention she deserves, the respect she deserves, and you know, all these things put together. But she has been managing and she has been coping at the same time. And all of a sudden, they have seen it them fit that they will throw her out of the palace. According to what we hear, allegedly, Pastor Tibetan is saying what they are doing will definitely bring back consequences, because all these Olori will not accept the fact that Olori Naomi will come and dethrone them like that. So Kabiyesi should be very careful of the decisions they are taking. This man have sense. When their Ronke were ready to protest, they said Olori Naomi is a co-wife like them. She has no right, absolutely no right, to come into the palace and determine what happens to them. And it is true. That was when everybody was saying that, see, oh, these people will know say something they right, but they will not do it the right way. If Ooni's father knows that he can ask these women to leave the palace and Ooni will stand upon that ground and they will leave, then why don't do it yourself? Using Olori Naomi to do this, it is more like you are putting Naomi out there for these people. You are putting her out there for these people to trample upon, and right now they have found her as something they can trample upon. Reason being that what Ooni father did not take this decision himself. He brought Olori Naomi into the palace for a meeting to come and take this decision, and all of us know that with all of these women's wahala, Naomi will bank on that. Yes, she will definitely bank on it. Her return back into the palace now seemed like a thing of joy to people who wanted her, who also supported her leaving. So right now, she doesn't even know who is who. People who fought endlessly for her to leave the palace are the same people who are fighting endlessly for her to return. So it is quite confusing for her. Who is she going to follow? Who is she going to stand with? So it's better everybody leaves. They are Peju, Ashley, Mary Ronke, all of them put together, Temitope, all these people. And then for a minute, Ashley will say that, if Naomi is mentioning her enemies, but will not appear as her enemy. It's a lie. It's a lie. Today, she has proved us wrong that she is not even on the category of people that Naomi regard as friends. So my people, na so it dey be o. Now that Prophet Pastor Tibetan has also come out to say these things, you would better understand that yes, the man made sense, but Kabiyesi was tired of hearing all this negative output. Once Olori Naomi is about to return back into the palace, once they have settled that she's coming back this day, that's when they will start hearing all the bad info they can ever get, like every single thing bad. That is when they start trooping in, and he was literally tired of it. Yes, he was tired. We all understood. We all came to an understanding that okay, Okabesu was tired of all of these things, and but the way he shot Pastor Tibetan out, in fact he gave him a very strong warning. Yes, he gave him a strong warning. But the man, since he's a man of God and he knows what he is doing, he has come back again to make clarity on the prophecy he made before now that he got dragged, because people said that must you bring a prophecy? If you did not hear from God, go and sit down, because people felt he was exaggerating every single thing. And right now that people are expecting that okay, Naomi is coming back, every single thing should be in peace, every single thing should go proper, every single thing should be like go as planned. It is no longer going as planned. Why? They neglected the prophecies that came. Yes, they were neglected, and right now see as everything just is scatter up and down. So I don't know how they won't do am. At this point, I don't know how they won't do am, but I think they have already set the motion for everything to go sour. So I don't know how they are going to salvage the situation, how they are going to control it. But this one, let it not turn into a rampage that all these women will start retaliating back, and it will end up as something else entirely, because we all know that Miriam will not give up. Yes, that is it. Despite the fact that she signed an undertaking to leave the palace, only cut ties with her traditionally, it will not hinder her from retaliating or doing anything stupid. That one we already know. Coming to Ronke, Ronke is one person that she does things stupidly, yes, foolishly. At the end of the day, she will start regretting that, this and that. We know she's capable of doing anything. And then she will regret much later. What will she do in this situation? If Ashley could gang up with Ronke and Miriam to, fake pregnancy with Kabiesi's concubine, then she's absolutely capable of doing any single thing at all. And then, you know what they say about calm and quiet people, Peju and Temitokbe, who have not been seen in the picture of this whole thing. They are just there doing their own stuff. They are living their lives, and it's none of their business. When they finally decide to come and say something, it will not end up well, because they were the ones who chose that they will protest in the palace over this issue. So when people write